Hello, everybody. Welcome along to the final game of EFL Championship Round 1 for your 26-27 season. And we have an all-Welsh affair. It is Cardiff versus Wrexham tonight, kicking off in about, 14 minutes. And we are across it and ready to go and looking forward to it. And I've got to say, they've got a fair bit to live up to, these two, after a really brilliant weekend in the Championship. We will get into all of that good stuff. But first of all, shall we get things going with a little like spike? If you wouldn't mind, wherever you're watching, down there on TikTok, up there on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, hit the thumbs up button, whatever it looks like, on your platform of choice, and we will get into the action thereafter. Everybody, it is time for an early like spike. Thank you very, very much. So, as I say, fantastic weekend in the EFL Championship. On Friday night, we were on the Watchalong for Wolves 2, Blackburn 2. Never a dull moment. Then early on Saturday, it was Bolton 2, Preston 1. The 3 p.m.s on Saturday, Bristol City 0, Millwall 2, Charlton 2, Derby 1, Borough 2, Lincoln 1, Norwich 1, West Brom 2, Pompey 1, QPR 3, Stoke 1, Swansea 2. Bit of a dull one in the 5:30 on Saturday was Sheffield United 0, Birmingham 0. Watford 2, Southampton 1 on Sunday lunch, and Burnley 2, West Ham 2 in the all year one parachute derby. That has left us with the task for both of these sides tonight is, can they win by more than 2 clear goals? If either of these sides manages to tonight, they will go top of the league. Our heroes of the weekend are QPR, who are top of the early championship table here. How many 3-pointers have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams kicked off with 3 points. We've got 3 draws. Obviously, 8 teams, therefore, on 0 points. No, 7 teams on 0 points. -4, of course, for Southampton. Let's get into team news and whatnot. Loads of questions about all sorts of games going on over the weekend. We'll get to them during the show. What we will do, though, what we're going to do first is say a big thank you to Cole Logue is the GOAT. He is indeed the GOAT because that is a super chat from Cole. Thank you so much indeed. Can I say happy birthday to your granddad, Vinnie Ford? There you go. I've done it now down there on TikTok as well. Thank you very much, Cole, for the super chat there. This will always be free here on the channel, these watch-alongs, but you can support via super chat as well. Right, let's get straight there into team news. Oh, no, we won't. We're going to say a big thank you to Liam. He's dived in there. A great result for Wednesday, wasn't it? Evening all, Liam. Thank you on the super chat there. Game 1 from 46 and plenty of championship carnage. Great win for our mob down in Leytonstone. Excellent result for Wednesday. Thank you so much for the super chats, Liam and Cole, early in the show tonight. We need to get to team news on this one, then we'll get your predictions and we can talk about whatever you like during the duration of the game, if I can speak properly, put my teeth in. Team news, normal question to you guys. Let me know who you're looking forward to seeing playing and who are your potential match winners tonight. We'll go to teams in 24 seconds. Okay, so in the all Wales matchup tonight, in goal for Cardiff, Nathan Trott. I believe he was on loan there last season. They've done that permanently, kind of back end of the deal, all sorted out. Fullbacks are Joel Bagan and Callum Scanlon, who's just come in on loan from Liverpool down to Cardiff. They seem to have had a few from Liverpool over the years. Am I right in saying that? Probably not. I don't know. Perry NG and Gab Osho are the centre backs. In front of them, Alex Robertson. He's still only 23. They've got some good young players, haven't they? Cardiff, Cian Ashford is one of those. And there is Jack Moylan starting today. Remember, he has come across from Lincoln for, we think, quite a chunky fee. Cardiff not signing a hell of a lot of players, but spending a bit there on Moylan. Wide, we have Ollie Tanner down the right and Chris Willock, still only 28. One of the, we used to love him with Ilias Chair at QPR, didn't he? He kind of went off the boil a little bit, but he's back again. And actually up top, a striker I really like, Youssef Salek. They held on to him in League One, Cardiff, and he gets to go out to Championship now. And they'll be expecting a few goals out of Salek. Let me know who you're looking forward to playing or seeing play and who your match winners are over on that Cardiff 11. Quick thank you to Ben, who's a very happy boy after that Watford win the other day. They were excellent, Watford, weren't they? Football is back, baby. It is indeed. Thank you so much, Ben, for the super chat as ever. There's a comment here on TikTok. What other socials are you live on, Adam? I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you want to catch me over there's a bit more production over there as well. We're working on getting that on TikTok. Wrexham line up in goal. Let me just say a quick thank you to C. Marty as well. What a something show for Saints. And Taylor Harwood-Bellis is going to. He didn't have his best game, did he, Taylor, at the weekend? It wasn't a great show from Saints, but I suspect that will right itself reasonably quickly. Right, Wrexham in goal have Anthony Patterson, a big signing in between the sticks. Back three, Viner, Hyam and Doyle. We did Wrexham last week on the Watchalong in the EFL Cup. I thought Doyle was really good, actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing him playing. Will he get as much space in this game? I'm not entirely sure. George Thomason is still doing a turn down the left-hand side at wing-back. Danny Imre down the other side, new sign-in there. Midfield three, O'Brien, James and Rathbone. And up top, a all-Welsh front two. Big key for Moore. Not only did he used to play for Cardiff, but they were just showing on Sky here, he seems to often score against Cardiff since he's left as well. So Wrexham fans will be hoping that continues tonight. Broadhead promoted, obviously, with Ipswich, another Welshman up top there. The bench for Wrexham, Danny Ward, Scar, Cleworth, Whiteman, Dobson, Longman, Cadamarteri, Keeler Dunn, Smith. I didn't do the Cardiff bench, did I? Tyra, Anyadike, Kapaiko, Turnbull, Colwill number one and Colwill number two, Tankiewicz, Robinson and Davies, as you can imagine, with their season already in the Championship and their owners. Bit more for Wrexham on the bench, you would suggest, but Cardiff have home advantage and a hell of a lot of momentum going into this one. Sorry, someone's asked, I've been asked so many times about League One predictions. There we go. Where is that comment? There you go. Why don't I do League One predictions with Matt? It's not really my story to tell, but Matt and Rosie have had a second child. So Matt's had to kind of, refine his palate in terms of his time. I think any mothers and fathers in the chat will know that, particularly on child number 2, the father tends to get pulled away to child number 1 while mother's looking after child number 2. And that's meant Matt's had to take a step back from the League One predictions. Apologies if you were looking forward to that. But family is more important than YouTube or football or all of those things. Right. We'll go to some of your comments in a minute. By the way, we're going to do some predictions now. Just hold your fire 1 second. Let me just have a look on the community tab. And guys, thank you for your support on these. 2,700 votes, incredible numbers in the early going this season. Hope we can keep it up on the channel. 17% think this is going to be a draw. 25% think Cardiff win. So huge majority, 57%. I think that's high, I have to say, have gone for a Wrexham win in this one. I'm just going to say a quick thank you to James for the super chat. Which 3 Watford players impressed me the most? Kiprianu, the Afghanistan 19-year-old winger, and Bravo, probably go for the 2 goal scorers, haven't I? Right, thank you, James, for your super chat there. Shall we go for predictions now? I can see a couple coming in there on TikTok already. You have got 24 seconds. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be clever. Just write your prediction. We'll read them together. Go. Well, right, let's do the YouTube ones. Just reading some TikTok ones down there. Right, what have we got? We have got, I'll try and click through as quickly as I can. 3-1 Wrexham, Desmond there. 2-1 Cardiff, 2-1 Wrexham, 2-1 Cardiff, 1. Oh, we're all over the map. I love it. 3-1 Wrexham, 2-1 Cardiff. Someone's going to be right. You know it. 2-1 Wrexham, 1-1. Producer Jake, legend, 1-1 all over it. 0-3 Wrexham, 2-1 Cardiff, 2-1 Wrexham, 2-1 Wrexham, 2-1 or 2-3. We're all over the show. I'm going to click through. Sorry if you don't get yours read out. I'm going to try and put them all up on the screen best I can. There we go. Right. Are we all good to go, everybody? It is Cardiff versus Wrexham tonight. Let me just get that one up there. We will be ready with the ticker as well. Let me say a huge thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred. If you're a real eagle-eyed person, you'll have already seen the Sportsman podcast is out. I was up in Manchester today with Simon Lillibury and Ollie Mann today, doing the Sportsman podcast. So please check that out. They're looking after our watchalongs again for the second season. Izzy, what do I think? New rules about players going off within 10 seconds. Like it very, very much. Ryan, who do I have for Golden Boot? I'm not sure it's going to be Fleming because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of bids for him. Reese, I know Ollie Tanner is cooking up a generational stinker tonight. We shall see. Poor old Ollie. Right. Are we ready to go? Championship Watchalong Monday night. We are off and running over at the Cardiff City Stadium. Cardiff versus Wrexham. The ball goes forward to big Kiefer Moore. Kiefer's won it actually on the second phase, headed through to Trott, who gets it down the ground. A very direct start to this one. You love to see it. If you see me scratching my arm, got like a bite or something on there, tell me off. Mustn't do that. There is the switch of play. I was going to say decent ball out to the aforementioned Tanner, but it was just behind him. Went out of play. It'll go down as an unforced error. That one. And a Wrexham throw right in front of Caroline and the pundits down there for Sky. Ben, how soon will Bolton reach 100 points? I think at least by February. Great start by Bolton. Yeah, if they play the whole season like that first 25 minutes, they will get 100 points, won't they? Here is Moore in down the left. Held up. Goes to Doyle. Nice little knock inside. O'Brien waits for the contact, draws the foul off Salek. Salek got suckered into that one, didn't he? Free kick in a nice position, this, for Wrexham. I mentioned in the watch-along we did against Middlesbrough how much of an influence Doyle was on the ball, getting forward from centre-back in this system down the left-hand side. And that was where this free kick emanated from. Chance for Lewis O'Brien to stick it in the box. Plenty of big lads in there for Wrexham. Going to get themselves a flying start in this one. Keith from the back post. Callum Doyle's there as well. Delivery headed clear. And hooked on by Cian Ashford. In it goes again. Moore is onside. And Moore has slammed it into the roof of the net. I was waiting for a flag. A flag didn't come. And yet again, Kiefer Moore scores against Cardiff. Any type of goal this early in a game is out of nowhere. It looked like Cardiff had cleared their lines. And how well did Kiefer Moore take that one? Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. Phil Parkinson unmoved, but he will be delighted with his big number 9 there, who just always seems to score against Cardiff. Let's have a look on the offside. Linesman was right in front of it, so I assume Cardiff just got caught out coming out here. Yeah, he's clearly onside, isn't he? It's a kind of nothing, just hooked back over the top. It's Bagan who gets caught out. Kiefer runs off the back of him. And how good is that finish? Look at that. Really difficult one. It's on an angle. It's on the half volley, eye on the ball. It's a brilliant finish, isn't it? He's taken that so well, Kiefer. And it's Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1, early in this game. Sky tell us that is his 7th goal against Cardiff. Great strike. I'm guessing they were all since he played for Cardiff. And Wrexham are one of those sides you don't want to go down against early, do you? A good defensive side, Wrexham. They got the cushion of an early goal in this one. A baptism of fire back in the Championship for Cardiff City. Trott looks slow right over his head. Oh, mate, I think that's just a good finish. I think on the angle, you got to roof it, and that's exactly what he did. Oh, free kick goes in. Doyle was there on the back stick. I think Ng got a touch on it. If he doesn't, Doyle's got a shot on goal in a lovely position. In fact, there's eyebrows in the middle. I think Moylan gets something on it. And then, frankly, it could have gone anywhere off Ng there. Corner for Wrexham, who have started beautifully, haven't they? Matty James is going to take this one. Corner goes up in the air. Trot stays on the line. Ooh, tipped over the bar in the end. They need to get a grip here, Cardiff. They could be 2 down very, very early. Would I change my top 5 after this weekend's results? On principle, absolutely not. Who's changing their mind after one round on something? Come on now. Come on. Corner comes in from the right-hand side, whipped in left-footed by Lewis O'Brien. Headed clear. Imre back out to O'Brien. So 0-1. Cardiff are all over the place. I would tend to agree. Wrexham started really well here. Cardiff just need to get out of their own box. You're going to have to face a long throw-in from Imre. Headed out on the near post. Well, nice little cushion across to O'Brien. Whipped in from Thomas and headed clear. They cannot get hold of the ball here, Cardiff. James puts it back in. Surely offside flag is going to go up now. And if I'm Nathan Trott here, I'm sitting on this for as long as I can. He's not doing what I'm saying. Just booted it straight down the ground. He really got caught. Rathbone didn't foul him at all there. The one that he was kind of coming and going, ends up tipping it over the bar. But yeah, really great strike by Kiefer Moore there. If you're Trott in goal there, you're probably positioning yourself, covering your near post. You're expecting something to possibly come straight at you. And he's roofed it there, Kiefer. And he's not hit it perfectly on the half volley. The ball's kind of rising higher than you'd imagine. It's a real clever finish by Kiefer Moore. Osho out to NG. He goes in to Salek, who's all on his own. He wins the flick on, but he can't flick it onto himself. It's gone wide to the right for Tanner. Tanner knocks it back, and Gil, nice feed. Back to Tanner, sorts his feet out, beats Thomason, blocked by Doyle. It's good from Cardiff. Needed to respond, didn't they? Moylan had made the run into the box. He kind of didn't control it very convincingly, but managed to get it to Tanner. His cross headed out. Corner, Cardiff. Fagan pops it in left-footed. Fagan probably culpable there. He had more in his peripheral for the goal, didn't he? And he just lets him stay onside and run off him. Hence, we're sat here with an early goal. Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. Wrexham go forward long. Moore wins it. Rathbone can't get the knockdown. James can. Viner. O'Brien, bit of space. Goes back on himself, though. Switch play to Thomason. Doyle. This one in the channel. It's a good ball, that. Broadhead brings it down off the bounce. Thomason. O'Brien. Doyle. Oh, it's excellent from Wrexham. Just a layoff there from James doesn't come off. It's a nice little something building there with Doyle, Thomason, and then O'Brien coming across there. And keep those three together. Could be quite formidable down that left-hand side. Robertson goes hugely direct. Gets in the quarterback position. Tries a Hollywood ball up to... would have been Tanner on the right wing, but he hits it miles ahead of him. And it's all the way through to Anthony Patterson with the restart. Plucked out the sky by Rathbone. Viner. Oh, nice ball. They're playing well, Wrexham, aren't they? Moore lays it off. Viner. Moore. Nice turn. He's drawn a foul as well, hasn't he? Definitely confidence levels pretty high after that goal. Wrexham popping it about nicely. James, little toe ender back to Viner, who charges out of defence. Oh, good play, Viner. Knocks it onto Imre. Imre into the box, beats his man. Great tackle on the recovery there by Scanlon. Wrexham lead. And they look the more likely to get the next goal in this game. Imre thought he had legs on Scanlon there, but Scanlon put the after bonus on. He wasn't carrying the ball, obviously. Made the tackles. In comes the corner. Trot not convincing again. One-handed punch and a half volley slashed over the bar by Matty James. Ben, you should narrate audiobooks. Would you believe Peter Parker's Pizza Face? My missus has done a couple of audiobooks. I should probably know the titles so I could plug them. Doyle into the centre circle. Rathbone could have held that up and turned, but he plays the way he's facing. Thomason into the channel broadhead, chases. Robertson clears it up. It's back to Nathan Trott. Yeah, 67% possession, Wrexham. 3 shots to 0. They have dominated the first 12 minutes and they lead, probably deservedly. It's a bit weird because obviously game state dictates they got very confident after scoring immediately in the game. But if you just take the 12 minutes as a block, you can't argue Wrexham are not good value for being in front. Oh, there's a nice feed into the box again. It's an attempted cross, I think, from Imre. Goes near post, goes wide on the near post. He's got behind a couple of times. We said in the build-up that Scanlon would be playing right back. He's not. He's over in the left back area, the Liverpool alonee. Robertson. Bagan. Tanner comes down the right. They've won another corner. Although I think the linesman perhaps told the referee that that's going to be a goal kick. I think they've changed their mind, yeah. I think the back four is more like Scanlon at left back, Bagan left centre back, Osho right centre back, and NG right back. So we had that wrong, sorry, on reading it off Footmob in the build-up. Here comes Imre again into the box. He's giving Scanlon a right game here. Knocked back. Oh, cross goes in low. They've got it clear, Cardiff. This is very much there for Wrexham to get a second goal, isn't it? Really try and hammer the advantage home. By far the better side here. Doyle, lovely ball through again. O'Brien onside. Thomason crossing position. Thomason puts it back stick. It's a foul by Imre, isn't it? Shoves Scanlon in the back. Impressive performance by Wrexham so far. Parky, arms folded. He's probably thinking, it's there. Can you grab the second goal? Throwing Cardiff in the left back area. Which Scanlon is going to take. Tricky opening 15 minutes for him as a Cardiff player in the Championship. Oh, nice feet though by Moylan, who drives over halfway. Oh, it's great play by Moylan. He's spun it out to Willock. This must be Willock's first touch. He goes into the box. Willock knocks it back. Robertson. Tanner crosses left foot. Clever disguise. And there is a foul by Salek at a bad moment because he did have other players in the box with him. Great bit of play by Moylan in the build-up to that. It's clever by Tanner because he's had it, I think, probably 3 times down the wing. And I don't think they were expecting him to go back on his left foot and put the cross in there at all. Came as quite the surprise. We have a Wrexham player down. Going to get an injury stoppage now. Ben, do you think Willock still has quality? I'll tell you in about an hour. Here's Big Kiefer's goal again. To be fair, I was saying Bagan's at fault. It's actually, if Osho comes out in the line with Bagan and there are offside traps on point, then Bagan doesn't do anything wrong. It's Osho who can see everything and plays him onside. Brilliant finish. Absolutely superb. Look at that. Beyond Trot before he can react. And Kiefer does it again. Yeah, doing what he does best, Rich. Scoring against Cardiff, apparently, the 7th time. It's Imre who's had a really good start to the game, who we've stopped for the injury. Cardiff are probably quite happy. Ooh, ouch. One of those ones where he jumps up for the header. Defender stands his ground, Bagan, and nasty fall there. He looks okay, though. Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. Brian Barry Murphy looks pretty pensive. He's probably thinking, Wrexham have started really well. If they drop off a little bit, Cardiff come into the game, grab the next goal, and away we go. But we are far away from that. Here comes Scanlon down the left. Scanlon's attempted cross is kind of blocked by Viner and goes through to Patterson. Scanlon heads it back to Bagan from the restart. And Cardiff are getting a bit of possession now, at least, from their point of view. NG, Robertson, Osho, Bagan, switch of play. That's obviously in the pattern of play, isn't it? We've seen that a few times. I must admit, I haven't seen much Cardiff in League One. But the centre-back out to the right winger, I've seen that ball 3-4 times already attempted this game. Cross is blocked. And Cardiff builds some territory in the Wrexham box. Try and get back into this one. Robertson. Bagan. Oh, steps in nicely. Salek tries to hold it up. Ooh! Hospital ball back to Patterson. And Salek had every right to throw himself at that. Nearly took everything with him into the back of the net there, Salek. Would have been a really bad goal from a Wrexham point of view to concede. Tanner. Nice dribble, crosses right-footed. Oh, it's poor. He smashes it across the box. Over everyone's head. It's good from Cardiff, though. Building a bit of a head of steam. Robertson. O'Brien out and pressing him. I had a few Wrexham fans complain to me that they don't like this side of their team, that they can kind of fold in when they're leading and not push for the second. I mean, to be fair, they had pushed for the second quite in quite a pronounced fashion. There's that ball out to the right again attempted. Thomason wise to it. And Cardiff on top now for these past few minutes. Giant switch again. They love that pass, don't they? Scanlon wanted the foul, doesn't get one, turned over. And Wrexham have the ball for the first time in a few minutes. One straight back by Cardiff, though. Oh, Gary, forgive me. There's a super chat in there. Sorry about that. When did that come in, Gary? 8:18. 5 minutes ago. As a Stoke fan, I was impressed with Swansea on Saturday. Hi, Ben. Yeah, probably more impressed than you were with Stoke from what I hear, Gary, but you can smarten us up on that. Great start by Swansea, winning at Stoke. Poor start from the Potters, despite a bit of a spend in the summer. Thank you, Gary, for the super chat. Thank you, everybody who has super chatted so far. Most grateful. Yeah, it was Viner, just completely mishit. Do you know what? Salek looked favourite to get there. So it's actually quite a good save by Patterson. Is that one knocked into the box? Ooh, Ashford couldn't quite sort his feet out. They're on top now, Cardiff, aren't they? It's a good response. You'd be happy if you're a Cardiff fan, given how dominant Wrexham were in the first 13, 14 minutes. Willock, Robertson, Bagan, Robertson. It's good. Just keeping the ball. Wrexham are so solid without it, though, aren't they? Very good at sitting in shape and not offering any obvious spaces, which is why Cardiff having to circulate it all the way across the pitch. Moylan, little drop of the shoulder there, spins. Salek. Tanner. Hospital ball there, but Tanner gets there first. He lays it in low and it is over the bar by Moylan. Best chance, if you don't count Viner's short back pass, best chance of the game, that for Cardiff. Certainly the best one they've created themselves. It's a nice pick-up by Tanner, isn't it? It is just behind Moylan, who kind of loses his balance a little bit then as he swings and hits the shot, and over the bar it goes. 25 gone. There you go. Thanks, Sky. 86% possession over the last 5 minutes for Cardiff, who have been given a foothold in this game. Wrexham sitting in, if Cardiff don't score, you worry about a sucker punch. Laying a trap. Laying a trap for them. Free kick taken early by Cardiff. That one's going to get pulled back, though. Wrexham centre-halves kind of complaining that they knew that was going to get pulled back. Scanlon, Robertson, Osho. There's the big switch of play again. Bagan out to Tanner. They've won it on the recycle. Oh, lovely 1-2 there. And G into the box. Ashford sorts his feet out, but then he can't get a swing of his leg onto the shot with the right foot. It's just ahead of him, and he kind of just gets what power he can, and it's easy for Patterson in goal. What brilliant 1-2. And G to it's a hell of a pass by Moylan, isn't it? Kind of falling over, and he manages to backheel it through. Here comes Moore. Moore curls it goalwards. Trott has had an unconvincing game so far. Little spill there. And I don't know why he's gone down holding his head. Moore shooting from distance. Rathbone went in and challenged. And makes absolutely no contact with Trott's head whatsoever. So not really impressed with the keeper holding his face there. But we move on. Laurie on TikTok, do I still think West Ham will win the league? Guys, we've played one game. I'm not going to go back on any of my predictions after one game. Everybody stay calm. Hold your horses. Scanlon. Willock holding the width. Whips it in. Easy header clear. By Dom Hyam. And G. Tanner, who's had loads of the ball down the right, goes 1v1 with Thomason. Tries to get the crossover. Thomason knocks it back on to Tanner, who Vasily complains, but I think he knows that's a goal kick, really, doesn't he? Yeah, 49% of Cardiff's attacks going down the right-hand side with Ollie Tanner. The key protagonist for Cardiff so far in this first 30 minutes. Really, really kind of binary 12, 13 minutes of Wrexham on top, followed by, you know, a good 15 minutes now, you know, given an injury stoppage in there as well, of Cardiff on top. Any Scott Twine takers? Is he for sale? Broadhead. O'Brien plays the channel. Good ball, lad. Thomason can get in the box here, can't he? Ooh, dodgy touch there. Allows O'Show in to get it. It's poor from Thomason there. Nice opening there. It was a good ball by O'Brien. And G, AWOL there in the right back area. Here's Thomason. He's used that better. Broadhead. Oh, nice feet, Broadhead. Spins the cross back stick. Broadhead. Imre gets the header down. He doesn't get good contact on that at all. Decent cross by Broadhead, wasn't it? Twine out of favour with Skubala. Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it? Piru to West Ham thoughts. Scores goals in the Championship, the boy, Piru. Top scorer, wasn't he, when Leeds got promoted? Bagan finds Willock, but he finds Willock 1 yard over the touchline. Unforced error means it will be a Wrexham throw-in. It's about time for the annual Cardiff signing of a current former Bristol City player. There you go. Thinking of Callum O'Dowda. Aidan Flint. Did he go direct? Did he go via Middlesbrough? Can't remember. Osho. Osho this time going for the switch of play. This time it's right to left, so Willock's got it. Takes Imre inside with him. Willock control lets him down. Wrexham trying to counter. Moore has been whistled. And Moore has been booked. My immediate impression is that's harsh, but I'll watch the replay. I could be wrong. It happens. Keith is not arguing, to be fair. Fair comment. Yeah. Osho's watching the ball. Keith just barges him over. Fair enough. I get why he's been booked now. Parky doesn't agree. He hates that decision. Paul McCartney or John Lennon? My God. Can't answer that. It's too difficult. They're quite good together. Played down the line for Tanner. I don't quite know what he was doing then. He let it run past him, then kind of stopped, then chased after it, and then it went out of play for a goal kick. Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. Kiefer Moore, early goal in this game, 3rd minute, great strike. Wrexham domination for 10 minutes after that, but Cardiff very much looking for the equaliser now. But here comes Broadhead, inside left. Broadhead releases it. Thomason, great tracking by Gabe Osho. Thomason has not executed in attacking positions. Touch has just been off, and he's had a few decent openings in that left wing back area. Corner, Wrexham, and it goes back stick again. Trott. He seems to get crowded on all of these. No clear way through the penalty box. He gets a fist on that, but not looking massively commanding, the Cardiff keeper. I'm sure he'd love to just come out and catch one now. Oasis or the Verve? I mean, that one's easier. Another corner for Wrexham. Moore, Doyle, Hyam and Broadhead all lined up. And it goes. Oh, Moore's there. He's hit the top of the crossbar, hasn't he? And it's a goal kick. How close was that? I don't think he knows where it's going. He gets the head on it. Facing the other way. So good in the air, more. Ooh. Keeper's not saving that. If it's that close in, just grazes the top of the bar and goes over. And despite playing pretty nicely, Cardiff, certainly for the last 15 minutes or so, Wrexham going close there to 2-0. Searching ball for Salak, easy catch by Patterson. And we are less than 10 minutes from half time. Wrexham haven't really created anything since their initial surge at the start of the game, but more nearly adding a second then. And it feels like there is something there for Wrexham on the set pieces. They just stick them under the crossbar. Tanner versus Thomason continues. Thomason wins this round. Doyle. James. Knocked in long. Oh, Imre's done well. He's found some space. Imre hits the shot tipped round the post. He's not quite in on goal. He's on the edge of the area. Didn't quite have the pace to go away like maybe a striker would have. But all of a sudden, Wrexham make a couple of chances. Poor from Scanlon. He shouldn't be beaten from there. Bagan gets across and covers. It's a poor shot by Imre, actually, and he kicks it into the ground. Don't think it's going in, but Trott taking no chances. Tips it round at the post. Another corner to Wrexham. Feels like they've had a few, doesn't it? Yeah, this is... It says 5 on my stats here. Don't know whether that's now 6 or that was the 5th one, but the point stands. Wrexham have had plenty. There is Jack Grealish. Not in any way sure why Captain Jack is watching this one. They've put the camera on Callum Robinson. Are they mates? Who knows? Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Robertson to Scanlon. He's good mates with Callum Robinson. So would they have come through at Villa together? Is that right? And G back to Osho. And G turns inside. Keeps things ticking over. Robertson, who's going to make a lot of passes this season in that deep line midfield role for Cardiff. Take you to the special island. There you go, Mark, you got it. Scanlon. Robertson again. This is all in front of Wrexham, who are in shape and not particularly perturbed. Broadhead tries to beat his man, nothing doing. And Robertson must be close to the player who's had the most touches now, mustn't he? He's on the ball again. It's probably a good canary in the coal mine for how well Cardiff are playing, how much he's on the ball, isn't it? Ashford. All into the box. But they've cleared their lines there. Wrexham. Cross hung up, back post is a poor one. I think it's Bagan put it across. Salek was kind of central. Tanner was open on the wing. Kind of smacked it equidistant between the two of them, unhelpfully, from a Cardiff point of view. As I said earlier, don't forget to check out the Sportsman podcast. in association with Betfred. We filmed that today, and that's already up on YouTube. You can check me out on the Blue Monday podcast as well, which we did last night. If you want to hear about Ipswich Town, if you want to break from Championship land. Scanlon throws it in, heavy touch, and turned over, in fact. And here come Wrexham down the right. Broadhead hits the shot. Did that hit Moore or did that hit Bagan? Looked like it was going goalwards. All after Moylan had given the ball away. And what we'll say about Wrexham is that when they do have 2, 3, 4, even more minutes of defending, they're actually pretty good at when the ball turns over, snapping and launching an attack. And if I bring the shot count up, I bet it'll tell us that. Yeah, look, 7 shots to 2. So even though Cardiff possession is dominant, you wouldn't be surprised if Wrexham, were in double figures for shots not long into the second half, right? Bagan, Scanlon, Bagan, again, all in front of Wrexham. Moore goes to press. Nice ball by Osho. Tanner on the right wing. Feed inside. And G. Robertson. I can see why people liked watching Cardiff in League One. They're a pretty brave team on the ball, I have to say. Oh, it's a nice feed-in, little flick on by Moylan. Shooting chance, edge of the box. Robertson blocked out. Just there where when Tanner gets really wide and G, who's the fullback, goes right inside into a, almost like you'd say a right 10 position there. And that obviously leaves them pretty short at the back, but I'm sure they'll get rewards from it. Moore knocks that out to Thomason. The Tanner-Thomason battle continues. That should be a yellow card for Thomason, shouldn't it? Big pull back of the shirt. Is he going to get a booking for that one? Sure, there'll be plenty of Bristol City fans wondering why that's not a booking. And Randell got the second one at the weekend. Ho-hum, different game, different ref. Move on. Jeff, I think Cardiff will take a little time to readjust the Championship, but pretty sure they'll be around mid-table come the end of the season. Robertson, he's had loads of touches. He's got it again off Bagan, gives it him back. Bagan goes home this time to Trott, who's way out of his goal. Possession number is going up and up. Have they got 60% yet? Yep. I promise I didn't look that up. I just knew it was 58 a couple of minutes ago, and they've had the ball since then. Stop bringing it up. Sorry, Shay. My bad. Are we going to see a Premier League 1 to 20, Liam? No, this season. I'm going to keep it purely Championship. The boys on Blue Monday did one. But yeah, I'll keep my head down in Championship land. Imre slides in, wins that. That brings 45 up. What, we're going to have 2-3 minutes stoppage time? 2. Wrexham will be perfectly happy to see this out and go in 0-1. Cardiff will want to play another 5 minutes, of course. Knocked down the line. Moore tries to chest it down. It's actually gone into Salek, who heads it on. Gets it back, actually. It's done well there, Salek. About 75 seconds of the half remaining. Scanlon. Bagan. It's 1 minute of the 2 minute stoppage time done. Ashford and G. Tanner. Tanner tries the left-footed cross off Broadhead. Throw in. Should be able to keep the momentum going right to the whistle here. Wrexham will just want to see this phase out, and then we'll go to half time. Ashford. Oh, nice ball outside of the right foot. It's bouncing about. Thomason's going to kick this in the stand, is he? Oh, he's done well there, Thomason. Fair play. Skins Tanner. Oh, gives it straight to NG. Could have literally ended the half there. Thomason. Ashford through, and now they're going to have to defend a corner. It's been the kind of big battle of the half, hasn't it? Thomason and Tanner down that right-hand side. Bit tit for tat, hasn't it? But Thomason should have dealt with that. He did the first bit really well and then just gave the ball away again. Right, last phase this half. We've gone over the 2 minute stoppage time now, but they'll surely allow the corner and first contact. Bagan's going to swing it in left-footed. In it goes. Oh, is it going to fall on the back stick? It did. Everyone was looking at the ref there. The corner actually bounced and Osho arrived and headed it behind the goal. And that is indeed half-time. Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. Pretty interesting game this, because we've seen kind of all sides of it. Wrexham get off to an absolutely brilliant start. They get some territory, a couple of set plays, and one of them is cleared. Good movement, good everything by big Kiefer Moore. It's lobbed back in, I think, by Imre. Bagan's got more in his peripheral. Osho doesn't come out. It's one of those where the ball gets cleared and you just want your defenders in a line. Osho's here. Bagan's here, which means Moore is onside here in this gap. But I tell you what, he has a lot to do, Kiefer, doesn't he? He's on the angle. Bouncing ball. Half volley. First time. Roofs it. Great strike. Great start. And as has been the narrative on Sky's build-up here, that is his 7th goal against Cardiff. Always used to be David Nugent used to score against Ipswich. Let me know in the comments, players who always score against your team. Then it very much could have been 2-0 to Wrexham going into sort of minute 12, 13, 14. They were really, really on top. Cardiff at 6s and 7s. All the cliches, couldn't get a foothold, couldn't get out, blah, blah, blah. Keeper struggling on the set plays there, Trot. But they didn't make the chance or get the second goal, Wrexham. And then Cardiff start to come into it. And first thing we see is a lot of switches of play. And they're very keen to try and get Willock and Tanner on the ball wide, very wide, by the way. It's happened more for Tanner than it has for Willock. And the more they got up the pitch, the more Robertson, the deep line playmaker, gets on the ball as well. So Cardiff built up plenty of possession, actually ended the half with 63%. And when you consider the first 10 minutes was probably Wrexham with the majority, you can, if you found me a number for the last half hour of that half, it's probably closer to 70% for Cardiff. But for all of that, they've only had one shot on target. I think the best chance was, who put the one over the bar? It was Moylan, wasn't it? As it cut back to him by Tanner. So for all of their possession and territory, Wrexham then still make a couple of other chances. And what we did say about Wrexham is, as much as their fans do get a bit frustrated with them sitting back when they're leading, when they have then won the ball back, albeit with not very much possession, they have then made things happen, haven't they? And then from one of those set plays, Moore hits the bar. So it would have been against the run of play, but then could have been 2-0 to Wrexham. So that's about the size of it after 45 minutes here. Both sides, I mean, obviously Cardiff won't be happy with the score, but they'll certainly be happy with the second half hour the last half hour of that 45. But of course, Wrexham will be very happy that if you stop the clocks now, they are leading with will be leaving, with 3 points if things stay the same. Right. If you're watching on TikTok, I'm about to take a little break and I will restart the stream there in 5 minutes. So do come back on TikTok. If you hit follow right now, you'll get notified of it. So a fond farewell for 5 minutes to the lovely people on TikTok. Don't know if you can hear that lovely little tune there playing. Sorry, let me just turn the sound down there. And I will go and grab a drink here. And we are going to be back in about 5 minutes for the second half. Get your comments in, get your questions, all of that good stuff. We're going to be back in, 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody. It is half time in our Monday night EFL Championship Watchalong, and it is Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. If you want to talk about anything, anything you want, really, over the next few minutes before we get back to the second half of this one, feel free. Again, big thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred who are looking after our watch-alongs this season. I was on the Sportsman podcast today, so you can check that one out. That's already up on YouTube and Spotify and all of that good stuff. If you would be so kind, before we get back into chatting, should we do a like spike? I don't know how many. Someone tell me in the chat how many likes we've got going. I can't see it up here. I could bring it up on my iPad, couldn't I guess? But wherever you are watching, please hit the thumbs up button. We're up here on that camera on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and down here on TikTok. All of you have 11 seconds to hit the thumbs up button. Go. Right. Shall we do some questions? What have we got? Oh, God, again, device overheating. Sorry, one sec. I keep having my phone on charge. You see that? Attach that bit to the back of it. Sorry, TikTok people. There we go. Let's go like that. And I think we're all good. Okay. Right, should we do some questions? What we got up here on YouTube? Jay. Evening, Ben. Evening, Jay. If results don't go Tonda Eckert's way quickly, do you think he'll be gone? Or will the Saints keep him longer than usual after sticking their necks out? Yeah, I think the latter, probably. I think he's really, really got their backing, hasn't he? So, yeah, I think they are all in on Tonda. No Friday night game in game week 2. I believe Lincoln v Pompey is the main Saturday 12:30 game, and you will hear the dulcet tones of Mr. Sam Parkin on that one. He's on co-coms, so I suspect we'll be doing a watch along on that one on Saturday. Looking forward to that. 110 likes. Bosh. Kelly. The very few times we've seen Kachache play for Wrexham, he links up so well with Broadhead. That connection is missing with Thomason. Yeah, and it feels like they've got the bits and bobs, Kelly, over that side with O'Brien and Doyle and Broadhead all getting across there. So, yeah, I don't want to pile in on poor old Thomason, but, yeah, Kachache just hasn't worked out. Josh on TikTok. Do you think Lincoln will still get relegated? The amount of questions I've had today pertaining to predictions I made one game ago. Guys, we have played 2% of the season. There is 98% of the season remaining. Let's not go back on any predictions or anything yet. Let's watch a couple of rounds. I tell you what we could do. Maybe we could get up to round 8 and the international break and then discuss things then. But yeah, you just got to stick with what's been said and not react to one result or one performance. We've discussed this a lot, haven't we? Is this the first time all the 3 major Welsh clubs have been in the same league? No. I can tell you it's 1981-82 was the last time they were, I believe. Tom, any chance you could get Parkin on Blue Monday for an ITFC chat? I'm sure that can be arranged. Liam on TikTok. How are Cardiff playing tonight? We have them Saturday. Didn't start well, Liam. I would say they've played well for the from 15 through to 45. Although I'm sure we get some Wrexham fans will say, "Oh, we've got them right where we want them," and ready to pick them off for the second goal. So we'll see. We'll see which of those turns out to be the case. Jack, become a member. Thank you very, very much. And then Super Chat. Thank you so much, Jack. What's my opinion on the Swansea signings? Good, yeah. Stewart is a lovely pickup, isn't it? Opoku already scored on his debut. Yeah, looks like they've reinvested the Galbraith money well. And thank you for the Super Chat. Right, we're about to kick off the second half. Let me just get ready to hit the clock. I've blooming missed it, haven't I? We will wait for about 10 seconds and then we will reset. There we go. Right. Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. Second half, off and running. Your teams with no changes. For Cardiff, Trott, Scanlon, NG, Bagan, Osho, Robertson, Ashford, Moylan, Tanner, Willock, Salek. For Wrexham, Patterson, Viner, Hyam, Doyle, Imre, Thomason, Rathbone, James, O'Brien, Broadhead, and Moore. Rathbone chasing forward here. Holds it up well. Broadhead, Doyle. Rathbone. Oh, nice little inside to Doyle. Doyle drives it near post. Trott stands up well. Makes a good save. Deja vu all over again here. Wrexham starting the second half well. Remember what happened in the first half? Corner to the Red Dragons, and it goes under the bar. Trot again, standing still and punching with one arm. Moylan hits the deck. Wanted a foul, didn't get it, but he gets the throw in with Doyle breathing down his neck. Thoughts on Derby? We need 6 signings at least. We probably will have another slow start. There you go. 6 signings. That's a lot. In total or 6 more? It's most of a new team. Literally. Viner into Moore, who chests it down. Broadhead, neat and tidy. Doyle goes long to Moore, who's an absolute brute up there. Oh, he's done brilliantly there. Moore helps it on. Broadhead into the box, shoots. Blocked. Superb bit of target man play there from Moore. Look at this. Brings it down. Boof. Just bullies Osho out the way. And then a nice little reverse ball onto Broadhead, who took on the shot. Bagan just got in ahead of him. It's going in the corner, that, wasn't it? Corner to Wrexham, their second of the second half. Come out strongly again. James under the bar, but Rathbone was standing on Trott's toes and has been penalised. Going to be chatting to Sam tomorrow. There's a question shout out on all of the socials. If you just scroll, you'll find it. So if you want to ask Sam a question tomorrow pertaining to Championship Round 1 or 2, feel free. Can't guarantee it will get asked, but we'll have a look towards the end of the Championship check-in recording. And we'll try and do a bit of an update on transfer business tomorrow as well. Show with Sam will be out on Wednesday. Ashford on to Tanner. Here he goes again against Thomas, and reverse ball is not a great one. Easy take by Doyle and a lovely slide up the line. And here come Wrexham, 2v about 5. Great run by Broadhead, though, into the box, hits the shot. Easy save in the end. It did open up for Broadhead. And again, like the first half, Wrexham have started well. But here come Cardiff. All Moylan's helped it on into the box. Goes Salek. Just turned into a 50-50 there. Salek kind of prodded his foot at it and easily through to Patterson in the end. Robertson helps it home to Trott. And to be honest, Cardiff probably had their best spells when Robertson was getting plenty of the ball. So they'll be happy to see him back on it now after a decent start by Wrexham. But here come Cardiff. Willock was actually travelling there down the left wing and referee pulled it back. Don't know why he didn't play the advantage there. The foul on Ashford initially. But then Willock was coming down the left wing against Viner, but it's been pulled back. Free kick, Cardiff. This is going in the box. Bagan's going to swing it over with the left foot. No, he's not. He's run over it. Robertson right-footed. Not a great delivery. It's kind of behind everybody, wasn't it? Easy head out by Zach Viner. It's one back, though, by Scanlon. Tried to help it onto Willock. Willock's got it. Robertson, another chance to cross in, swinger right-footed. He passes that up, just gives it back to Willock. Scanlon. Bagan. Osho. And G down the line to Tanner's. Good football by Cardiff. Crossed into the near post. Is a decent ball again by Tanner. Punched away by Patterson. Play some nice stuff, Cardiff, don't they? Just need a goal. Willock. Robertson. Scanlon pops it in back stick. Tanner keeps it alive. Keep yourself alive. Scan a little feed in. Yeah, patient to a fault there, Cardiff. Lots of optimistic kind of situations, but shots at goal, fairly light. Yeah, 1 on target in the game. For reference, Wrexham have had 5 on target. Sam, didn't think it was a great performance against Blackburn. You're telling me, but we are really pushing for Jordan James. Yeah, that'd be a good signing for Wolves, who started. Is John Eustace in the crowd there? They were on Craig Bellamy. Didn't spot Eustace in front of him. It's on to Moylan. Ooh, that's going to be a yellow card for Viner. Clear pullback on Salek. I think they're vaguely trying to argue that it's a dog so, but it's not. Just yanked back. Was it Hyam or was it Viner? Sorry, it's Hyam. He's running straight into Viner, isn't he? So it's not an obvious goal scoring opportunity, but it's most definitely a yellow card. And it's a free kick for Cardiff. Wrexham have led for a long time now, haven't they? Scored on 3 minutes. They've led for 51 minutes. Yeah, agree with Nigel there in the chat. Lots to happen in the Championship transfer window. I still think there's going to be some big movers. Free kick Cardiff there. And G's having a word with the referee. Do you fancy a shot from here with the right foot? Bagan's there, left-footed. And G's only given himself a couple of steps run up. Bagan's got more like 4. And G's going to take it, though. All into the wall. Willock's going to try and follow it up. Good defending. Imre behind him. Offside flag has gone up. Not entirely sure why. Maybe Willock got whistled for a foul. Yeah, it's over in that direction. Didn't look much of a foul either. Oh, hum. What do I know? Restart for Wrexham. Goes long into Big Kiefer. Lays it off, but goes out for a throw-in. And if you're Brian Barry Murphy, you're probably thinking about substitutions now. Ruben Colwill, Callum Robinson. In terms of attacking obvious ones. Should be seeing something in the next 5 minutes. So Brian, on to Moore. Imre ahead of him. Imre right-hand side. Just hesitates for 1 second, Imre, and Scanlon's back with him. Makes the block. Corner, Wrexham. Scanlon was getting a runaround early in the game from Imre, but it's been more of an even battle between those two. Corner, Wrexham. O'Brien's going to take it left-footed. In it goes. Oh, it's gone loose and it's bounced behind Matty James. Oh, now loads of space for Doyle. Doyle in the box. Doyle slams it, hits the post. Wow. He absolutely drilled that one. Doyle, it opened up really nicely for him. He went for the near post and he did not miss by much. Wrexham hit the woodwork for the second time. Kiefer Moore hit the bar in the first half. Oh, he's unlucky, isn't he? It's a clever shot, actually. Looks across the box, gives the keeper the eyes. Trott may have it covered. I think he's unlucky there, Doyle. Decent strike. So we said it a couple of times. For all the possession that Cardiff have had at 1-0, Moore, I mean, they've both been set plays, to be fair. Moore's hit the bar and now Doyle has hit the post. JB, listening to you talk through the games and watch along makes you wonder if doing commentary has ever interested you. Probably when I was younger. It's just great fun doing this on YouTube now. Watch together and it's a bit more conversational. So it'd have to be a really good offer to get me away from doing this because this is just too much fun. Hanging out with you guys. Here's one for Willock to chase after down the left. Can't get there. We're coming up the hour mark. Surely Barry Murphy or Parky are going to the bench soon. Wrexham will want to keep this nice and solid. Cardiff need to chase and get a goal. The benches are now key at this stage, you would imagine. Into Salek, tries to backheel it. Moylan theatrically hits the deck there. No foul given. Thomason clears. O'Brien, who is a Duracell bunny type, chases after it. Osho gives it up the line. And they've kept hold of it. Here's Moylan again in the 10. Oh, he tried to poke that through outside of the foot. He wants a foul again. I didn't think it was a foul, actually. Moylan looks frustrated. I'll plead the fifth, but first instinct was that he played the ball and then there was just kind of racing incident. Yeah, I don't think it's a foul. It's Rathbone alongside him. I think Moylan got the pass off and then just kind of collide, don't they? Agree with the ref, if that's allowed. Enjoy your pod out here in BC, Canada. Nice. We are a worldwide concern here. The EFL Championship, the best league in the world, hey? Tanner vs Thomason, chapter 15. And G, Ashford, all right foot. Then he goes to play it with his left foot, gives it away, gets lucky because Robertson's pinched it back. Bit messy, lads. We do need the benches, don't we? Tanner crosses left footed. It's not a bad ball, that at all. Imre takes no chances, heads it behind. He's shown pretty good variety there, Tanner, down the right. God knows how many, if anyone's got the stats there, God knows how many crosses he's put in. Feels like he must have put at least 3 in left-footed, 4 in right-footed. Double substitution. Is it both the Colwills coming in? It looks like it. And it looks like that's Ollie Tanner's last contribution. And it looks like Chris Willock is coming out now. So both of the wide men out, Tanner and Willock. And it is a Colwill sandwich. Joel and Rubin off the bench. And it's an attacking set play for Cardiff. As I said, I thought Tanner played quite well, actually. I know there'll be people, corner easily caught by Patterson. People will always talk about end product with wingers, but I genuinely don't know what people expect sometimes, because if they expect a winger to get a goal and assist, here comes Imre into the box, crossed in low, great interception. Can he follow it in Rathbone? No. Broadhead was in there. Forgive me, I didn't see who got across the front there. There's a great tackle in there. As I was saying, people who talk about end product for wingers, a winger that gets a goal and or an assist every game is not going to stay in the Championship very long. Rathbone looked like he fouled Robertson, but Robertson gets up, keeps going. And G, Colwill crosses left-footed. Joel Colwill. It's going to be another attacking set play for Cardiff. Brian Barry Murphy, as you'd imagine, given his side of trailing, goes first with the substitutions. That one's under the bar. Patterson gets a fist on it. Gets really good distance as well. Jim, a Blackpool fan, enjoyed Imre last season. He was on loan there and then at West Brom. From Palace, was he, Jim? Is that right? And G, Ashford wants a foul. He's not going to get one for that, is he? Thomason has done well there. Brilliant from Moore. I swear you could put Kiefer Moore in like a cage with 3 bears, kick a football in there, and he'd come out with the ball, wouldn't he? So good at holding him up. Conference going on between the Wrexham staff. They're about to go to the bench, just deciding on who to come in and what the strategy is going to be. Big decision. They get this right, Parky and his team. It's going to be a 3-pointer to start the season and an away win. Get it wrong, and Cardiff come back into the game. O'Brien helps that out to Thomason. Thomason crosses back stick. He's put too much on that. It's gone all the way out. Scanlon goes down. And we are getting a sub now for Wrexham. Ryan Longman, by the look of it, is going to go and play wing back. Oh, shot driven, right-footed. Not far wide by Broadhead. How much did that miss by? Yeah, it swerved away, didn't it? Not as close as I thought so. In comes Ryan Longman. Out goes Ollie Rathbone. Oh, excuse me, Ben Whiteman in. Wasn't Longman at all. Whiteman in to central midfield. Preston captain, agitated for a move, didn't he? He got it. It's not yet a starter for Wrexham. You'd imagine he'll become one, though, wouldn't you? NG, Robertson, Scanlon. Nicely worked. Moylan clips it in back stick, or they've got a little flick on it. Ashford keeps it alive, cleared away. Not massive impact from the subs yet for Cardiff. Scanlon. We've seen Joel Colwell on the ball a couple of times, not Rubin yet. Robertson. Going to come down the right, Cardiff. Cross it goes to Scanlon on the left. Moylan's pulled right out to the left-hand side now, since those subs were made. G, Robertson. Plenty of possession again for Cardiff. Wrexham just sitting in. Scanlon. Nice take by Moylan. Oh, nice turn. Moylan. Yeah, that's poor. Did the first bit really well. He had no angle there for the right footer. Puts it straight at Patterson. Booted up to Moore, who you'd think has only got a few more minutes left in this one. Doesn't tend to do the full 90, does he, for Wrexham? He's the match winner as things stand. I'll be back with Gio on the predictions on Thursday. And I've got an interview planned for Friday, but I will say no more until it's in the diary and filmed. Then we are watching along, I guess, with Lincoln and Pompey on Saturday and hot takes again on Sunday. You know the routine. Last Man on Earth, Stan. What a tune, hey? What a tune. Ashford. Scanlon. It's turned over. Wrexham trying to get away. Bagan cuts it out. And Cardiff are building up a bit of a head of steam now, aren't they? Ball keeps coming back towards the Wrexham goal. Just haven't made a big chance really in this game, have they, Cardiff? Crossed in from the right-hand side. There's a shove in there. You're not going to get away with that, are ya? Probably a bit of frustration there, Ruben Cole. He came in, 5-10 minutes ago, was it? Hasn't really managed to get on the ball at all. As I told you he would about 2 minutes ago, Kiefer Moore is now coming off. Sam Smith in. West Brom, Burnley on Sunday. Swimming takes priority. You're not wrong, Liam. Is it the 23rd on Sunday? Might be my birthday, hey? But yes, it will be swimming lessons. Davis Keeler-Dunn's come in as well. Is that Nathan Broadhead? Can't see the back of his shirt there. Yeah, Enid doing well at swimming. She still won't jump in the pool, though. So things are changing in this one. Cardiff brought both the Colwills in on 63. Ben Whiteman came in for Wrexham. And now they've done a double. Are they about to do another one as well? Strange use of their sub windows here. They're doing them all bit by bit for some reason. Dobson's going to come in despite the fact that we've just seen Smith and Keeler-Dunn come in. Parkinson, I guess, just trying to change the front two. Try and get some legs up there, get the ball sticking a bit. Because possession-wise, I mean, across the piece, 65% in Cardiff's favour. Just haven't made many chances with that, have they? 2 shots on target in the game for 0.43 XG. So who's Dobson coming in for then? Yeah, Matty James. To be fair to Parkinson, that looks like an injury. So they're a bit unlucky there. Oh, they are going to do a double. And Ryan Longman is going to come in now, I assume, for Thomason. James is already out. Dobson's going to come in for him. And that's all 5 subs for... Imre. Imre has come out. He's limping as well. Dobson's come in. So who's going to play down the right for Wrexham then? Dobson will go central midfield. I guess Longman's going to go and cover Imre down the right. And Dobson will go in central midfield where Matty James was. Yeah, looks like that's the case. Yeah, Longman's gone to the right hand side. Thompson's still in. I've predicted he'd get substituted about 5 times. He will be finishing the game unless he gets hurt. Wrexham have made 5 subs now. Thank you for all your lovely support tonight, everybody. Loads of likes, loads of super chats. We love it. We love being back. We'll be here most weekends with watch-alongs and midweeks. Dobson gets, Smith, gets his first touch. There is Dobson. Goes long into the channel. Thomason still trying to get up and down, to be fair to him. Ashford. Osho. Ashford didn't want that there. Osho smacks the clearance against O'Brien, wasn't it? It's going to fall on the edge of the box. Shooting chance for Ben Whiteman. Don't think that missed by much. Really played themselves into trouble there, Cardiff. Would have only had themselves to blame there, Ashford and Osho. Messing around in the corner. Parkinson will run Thomason until he collapses. There we go. Smith down the right. Smith drills the cross in. Bicycle kick attempt by O'Brien, who seems to be the only one who has legs to get in the box now. Where's Keeler Dunn? He should have plenty of energy as well, shouldn't he? Scanlon. 13 to play. Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. Wrexham heading for a 3-pointer to start the season. Moylan, ooh, that could have gone anywhere. Moylan shoots for the far post. It deflects and it could have flown in the near post. Dom Hyam turned his back on it a little bit. Could have gone anywhere. Suppose he's trying to avoid a handball there. Corner, Cardiff. Which Robertson is going to take right-footed. Here he comes. Into the 6-yard box. Good punch by Patterson. Famous last words, but he's on for a clean sheet on his Wrexham Championship debut. Ashford out on the right. Robertson. Referee got in the way there a bit, didn't he? Robertson had to turn the other way. Turned over to O'Brien. Wrexham want a foul for that. They're not going to get one. Give and go there with Moylan. Dobson takes it off him. O'Brien wins it back. Hoof down the ground. But Smith has... Oh, no, Smith has been whistled for a foul. Looked like he nicked it off Bagan. I mean, didn't look the most foul of fouls, did it? What's going on here for Cardiff? Treble? Is that triple sub or just a double? Callum Robinson's come in. So cue a shot of Jack Grealish any second. Up in hospitality. Who else is coming in? Pico. And we're going to get one more as well. Isaac Davies. Treble sub. How about that? Robinson, Pacquiao, and Davies all on. Quite surprised he's taken Robertson off, who looks a really important player for Cardiff, doesn't he? But Hail Mary now, isn't it? Get it up there, make something happen, score a goal. If not, it's going to be defeat on round 1 for Cardiff against their Welsh rivals. Bagan, Moylan, Colwill, Osho, Bagan, Wrexham without the ball. Nice tight shape. Happy to defend, aren't they? We know that. Smith popped up the line by Viner and turned over. Looks like the last 10 minutes is going to be attack against defence here. Will Cardiff equalise or will Wrexham get one on the breakaway? I suspect there'll be a big chance for one, either or both teams. Look forward to Smith, who's done well there. Chested it down, held it up. Osho whistled for the foul. Yeah, good play by Smith. He's got his body in the way. Drew the foul, gets his team up the pitch, kills some time as well. Should be fun, these all Wales matchups throughout the season. All goes into Smith. Managed to get a shot off from the edge of the box. Difficult one. Easy save by Trott. Going to get any impact out of their subs? Has Colwill gone to sit in the deep line playmaker spot? That could be quite fun. Colwill will get loads of the ball now. He's gone where Robertson was playing. Ruben Colwill, that is. He's on the ball now. Little feed inside. Pacquiao gets crowded out. And here come Wrexham on the counter. And this is the danger for Cardiff now. The more of the kitchen sink they throw at this, the more of the back door they leave open. Cardiff 0, Wrexham 1. 7 plus stoppage time to go. Dobson clears his lines. Bagan. Osho. Bagan over on the left. Osho flat ball in is not a great one. Easy gather by Patterson. And you've got to say fair play to the lawmakers in football, because 18 months ago, Patterson would have caught that, laid down on his stomach, waited 30 seconds, and we'd have all moaned about ball in play and time wasted and all of that. Not Patterson specifically, but all goalies would have done it. an improvement. Here come Cardiff down the right. Joel Colwill. Good dribble that, and he's won a corner. Good bit of play that by Colwill, the younger of the two. So we're corner for Cardiff. Ben, how's your lime-infused water? Damn good. It's been in the fridge since last night as well. It's tremendous. Well, it might be a long night drinking that much water this late at night. Corner goes in, headed away. O'Brien helps it clear. Less than 5 to go. Colwill, Joel. Sorry, TikTok people. Let me just put my phone on charge again. Cardiff come down the right with Davies and win a corner. Sorry, TikTokers. Need a bit of Jimmy J. Morgan to spice up their life. Colour to the world. He's a very popular lad, Jimmy J. Morgan, isn't he? 3 goals already for West Brom. Corner for Cardiff. Cleared away. Just haven't made any chances, Cardiff, have they? And here's a counter, and it's 3-on-3. Doyle. Up comes Longman. Driven wide. Longman crosses. Oh, good defensive cover. Is it going to fall back for O'Brien? Can he sort his feet out? Doyle gets the shot straight at Trott. Yeah, Jimmy J. Morgan. Actually, Sam was across that straight away, wasn't he? He's dark horse for top scorers. 7 in 6 in friendlies. Woof. Rascal. You're watching me on holiday in Rhodes, Strutty? Get out in the sun, boy. Come on, Towan. Colwill, Ruben. Has he got it back? Karate kick. Keeler Dunn clears his lines. Are Cardiff going to make a big chance? They got 2 minutes and change plus stoppage time. In G, Capaccio, Davies, Capaccio, and G. Again, patient to a fault, Cardiff. I'm sure there's fans in the stand there saying, get it in the box, lads. A great former Cardiff manager would have said, make defenders defend. And fair play, Thomason's still running and he's won that one. Slid forward to Smith. Do you know what? Smith's been decent since he's come on. Moore does such a great job in that target man role, and it's a bit of a drop off, but it's not a massive drop off. Smith, a good replacement. Ruben Colwill, Joel, Callum Robinson, first touch. Moylan. Oh, nice reverse ball by Moylan. It's a clever one, that. Right, Bagan can cross it in now, but Callum Doyle is a bit of a monster, isn't he? He heads that one clear. Oh, referee in the way. Who's he going to give the restart to here? It's kicked right at his ankles. I think it was rolling through to a red shirt, so I think it's going to be an uncontested bounce to Wrexham, which is just, he's a bit unlucky there. The ref. Just kills the momentum of Cardiff a little. How much stoppage time are we getting? 4 minutes? What are you saying? You'll find out in 10 seconds. Ooh, channel ball. And it's lobbed over the keeper's head and wide of the post. Smith. Ooh, if Cardiff don't equalise now, he's well onside, isn't he? It's a good chance. 6 minutes of stoppage time. I didn't think it was going to be that much, to be fair. Pacquiao. And again, Thomason wins it. He gives it away again. He's like had a half brilliant performance, Thomason. Half of what he's done has been superb. I'll say no more. Salek tries to help it on to Robinson. Pacquiao. Colwill. One to the other. Davis, excuse me. Joel Colwill crosses a poor one. Lewis O'Brien clears. 1 minute of the 5. Stoppage time gone. It's broken on the far stick there for Isaac Davis. He's blocked out. It's like over on the right wing now. Tanner and Ashford and Colwill and Davis have had 4 different players down that side. Corner then for Cardiff. Going to get first contact. Wrexham are giants in the air, aren't they? Oh, who was that on the near post? Looked like they were going to make it. Don't know why he didn't head it. Second corner taken quickly by Robinson. He crosses right-footed. Big header clear by Thomason. Who's your man of the match, by the way? Go on, say Thomason. Pacquiao. Hangs it up back stick. Osho's there. Headed out by Longman. Moylan tries to poke it through. Davies. Colwill. Oh, they're open back stick. I couldn't bring it down. Oh, he's offside as well, Moylan. That's a disappointing one. Looking across the line. And it's going to be a restart for Wrexham. They're going to get everyone up the pitch and get that ball clear. Was it Davies in there? Huge crowd. Oh, just doesn't make any contact with him, does he? Chance. Not one of the bigger lads in the box. (93:15) up on the clock. 2 minutes and change to play. We're going to go to 96 minimum. O'Brien can't control it. It's turned over, and Cardiff now need 2 minutes of pressure, and they need to make a big chance, and they need to score it, else they're starting with a 0-pointer. And Wrexham are going to be joining the away winners this round in the Championship. Millwall, West Brom. There must be more than that. QPR. Oh, Dobson gets a foot on it. It's fallen to Joel Colwill. Capaccio, can he dig the cross out? Yes, he can. Oh, under the bar. Oh, did he head it onto his own crossbar? My God. I think Hyam headed it onto his own bar from underneath the crossbar then. It was a lovely cross. Hung up. Oh, and now here's the break the other end. Sam Smith, is he going to run to the corner or is he going to go for goal? Smith drills the shot straight at Trott and it's cleared. I wonder now whether he thinks he should have gone for the corner, but Wrexham still on the ball. O'Brien more conservative. knocks it to Longman, who wins the throw-in. What on earth happened there? He seemed to be right under the crossbar. It's a brilliant cross. Oh, crikey. He's got Salek right behind him. Hyam. He has to play the ball, doesn't he? And if he meant to do that, it's a genius bit of defending. Heads it against his own bar and out it goes. And maybe that sums up Cardiff's night, that possibly the closest they're going to come is not even off one of their own players. The ball's hit the woodwork off the Wrexham. He's the captain, isn't he, Hyam? 40 seconds to go. Cardiff need everything to go right now. They've gone over halfway. NG. Ruben Colwell. Little slide into Robinson. Joel Colwell goes down. Is he given a free kick? It's right on the edge of the box. I wondered for a second there if he'd given a penalty. And we're going to have a grandstand finish here, because the last kick of the game is going to be a free kick right on the edge of the box. I mean, it's inside if it's a foul, isn't it? Or is the first... I mean, he falls inside the box. Is the first contact just outside? Very hard to tell with the position of the feet. I think Barry Murphy is saying he ends up inside. It's a moot point because the decision's been given outside. It's very close, wasn't it? Swansea, the other away winner. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, they won at Stoke, didn't they? So, who's going to take the free kick? Colwell and Bagan are the only two over it. Osho has walked away, unsurprisingly. NG has walked away. Is it a clip over the wall or is it a blast? Ruben Colwell hits it into the top corner. Oh, absolute drama. 97 on the clock. Cardiff City Stadium goes mad. We have a late equaliser here. You've got to say, it's a brilliant free kick by Colwell. 2 steps from the run-up. He slams it in the corner, and it is Cardiff 1, Wrexham 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Championship 26-27 delivers drama again. 1-1. We haven't seen a replay of the free kick there. It looks like a beauty to me. Outswinger right-footed right in to the top corner. The Wrexham players look like they've seen a ghost collectively. And look at the Cardiff home end there. What a strike by Ruben Colwell there. Right on the edge of the box. Right into the top corner. He keeps it down. He gets good power. Oh, is it through Patterson's hands, though? It's not in the corner, is it? Oh, you tell me in the chat. It looked like a great strike. It's goalkeeper side. Should probably save it, shouldn't he? Shouldn't he? I don't know. Good hit. Oh, look at the limbs in the Cardiff end. That's absolutely tremendous. The scenes there. I wonder what the conversation between Patterson and the goalkeeping coaches is going to be after that one. Great strike by Colwell, but you set the wall up, you stand yourself that side. I think you need to save that, don't you? It's not right in the top corner, but that does not matter. Because it is all over. And it's Cardiff 1, Wrexham 1. a 98th minute equaliser by Ruben Colwell. Kiefer Moore scored in the 3rd minute, 95 minutes prior to the equaliser. Wrexham led this game for 95 minutes. Unbelievable stuff. Did Cardiff deserve the point? In the end, they kind of snatched it, haven't they? We were saying they just haven't really made any chances, but they've come away with a point in dramatic fashion. And it was a dramatic start in this one. Kiefer Moore, who apparently has a great habit of scoring against Cardiff, after 3 minutes, recycled set play. They get all askew with their offside line, Cardiff, don't they? Bagan steps out. Osho doesn't. Moore takes advantage. He can see everything there. He's in on the angle. The ball's bouncing. Half volley on the rise. Smashes it. Roofs it. Great strike by Kiefer Moore. And Wrexham lead early in this one. And I've got to say, the next 10, 12 minutes were a hard watch if you're a Cardiff fan, because it really looked like Wrexham could go 2-0 up. And if it had gone 2-0, could have been anything. They were well on top at that point, completely walking tall, chest puffed out after the goal. And Cardiff just couldn't get into the game for the first 15 minutes. And Wrexham are really going to regret probably now not scoring in that period, because they really could have taken a stranglehold on the game, but they didn't. And Cardiff, from that point onwards, start to control possession, but I'm not going to say they start to control the game, because they didn't really, did they? They had a lot of the ball. We saw a lot of switching of play. We saw a lot of Tanner getting in on the right and trying to put crosses in, but they really didn't make much in the way of chances. And given that the first 15 was so strongly in favour of Wrexham, the fact that we, kind of go in with Cardiff on like 60% possession or whatever it was, says a lot for how it swung. In the end, game end 67% possession to Cardiff, but Wrexham actually hit the bar, didn't they? Kiefer Moore with the header from the set play. And you're kind of sitting there thinking, is this going to be the classic one team knocking it around nicely, having lots of the ball, and the other team making the chances, scoring the goals and winning the game? It looked for the longest time like it was going to be that way into the second half. Again, Wrexham kind of come out strong, and then we settle into this pattern of Cardiff having lots and lots of the ball, but not really making chances. And then you're waiting, if you're Wrexham, can you pick them off and grab a second goal? And they had their chances, didn't they, on the counter? The subs started raining, and Moore goes out, and then Sam Smith's the target man. And a couple of times Smith is running in on chances. And again, from a set play, Callum Doyle hit the outside of the post as well. So from a Wrexham point of view, yes, they conceded lots and lots of possession, but they really could have gone 2-0 up either in that first 15 or from Moore's header in the first half or on a few counter-attacks in the second half. But Cardiff, we said they were patient to a fault. They do just keep knocking it around and around and around. They had Robertson, for the most part, in that kind of deep-line playmaker position, getting loads of the ball. And then as the game wears on, and I'm genuinely sitting there thinking, Cardiff not going to score in this game. They not seem to be making enough in the way of chances. It goes complete Hail Mary. And you end up with Ruben Colwell, who's wearing number 10, going into the deep line playmaker position. And it was loads and loads of subs. Something did start to happen right towards the end. Capaccio gets the line. He crosses it in. Dom Hyam is under his own bar, the Wrexham centre-half, heads it against his own bar. And at that point, I'm like, it's done. Wrexham are going to win this game. The closest Cardiff are going to come is a Wrexham player heading it off his own crossbar, because they haven't made any chances. But right at the death, Cardiff get a free kick right on the edge of the box. Dobson makes the foul. You wondered whether it could have been a penalty. I forget who it was who went over. Forgive me. He falls into the box. Might have been Joel Colwell, actually. Pass. Could be wrong on that one. But the free kick is right on the edge of the box. And lots of things can be true at the same time here. Ruben Colwell, right-footed, over the wall into the corner. First of all, it was a great moment. He swings it and it flies into the top corner. Secondly, it was absolute limbs. But it is the new keeper, Patterson. He puts the wall this side. It's his side of the goal. And I don't know if he's going to look back at that and think he should save that. Fair enough. If the free kick gets swazzed in the top corner or it goes posting in or barring in or what have you, you say, fair enough. He's put that in the postage stamp, but it's not right over there, is it? So, yes, it's a great moment. Yes, it's a good strike. Should the keeper save it? I wonder. You can have your view. I think he probably should have. And, he's a highly rated keeper, championship level. He's been promoted here with Sunderland before, on loan at Millwall last season. They went all the way to third. He did have a spill in the playoff semi-final as well, didn't he? So I don't want to pile in on poor old Anthony Patterson, but yeah, he needs a good run now without anything that looks like a shot he should save flying into the back of the net. So it ends 1-1. And I suppose from a Cardiff point of view, even though it's you kind of snatched one at the end, you're just super happy to be back in it, not to have lost, to taken a point. If you're a Wrexham fan, you're going to be really disappointed with that. And we had loads of comments since Wrexham have been back in the Championship saying that Wrexham struggle when they lead, that they get in front in games and then, do they sit and do they counter? Can they be better at controlling games? And it feels like today's going to be well and truly put in that bucket of frustrating games that Wrexham probably should go on and win, but they don't. And here's the classic look, 67% Cardiff possession for 0.9 XG. Wrexham 33% possession for 1.55 XG. 8 shots on target for Wrexham versus 3 for Cardiff. So if I'm Phil Parkinson, I guess I'm possibly making the argument that the setup and the tactics are right and the execution is off, but it is fine margins if you do fold back and try and win on transition and pick them off in that way. There's only ever one goal in it. All you are away from dropping points is giving away a free kick and someone sticking it in the corner in the 98th minute. Wow. The Championship is back. The drama is alive and well. Cardiff won, Wrexham won. Cardiff equalise in the 98th minute. There you go, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you to you wonderful people on TikTok. Make sure you've all hit follow on there. All the shorts and whatnot go down there. I'm going to bid you a fond farewell and we will see you on the next watch along down there. To all you gorgeous, wonderful people up here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, thank you so much for joining. It's been a great first week on the channel. It's been a great first week of Championship football. All being well, we will be talking transfers tomorrow. We'll be talking to Sam Parkin on the Championship check-in on Wednesday. We'll be talking to Gio for predictions on Thursday. And I'm trying to arrange an interview as well for Friday. And then we'll go watch along on Saturday. I think it's Lincoln versus Pompey. Tonight, Cardiff are back. They get a point. They get out of jail with a 98th minute equaliser. It's Cardiff 1, Wrexham 1. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you say nice things at the end of the stream here, we'll put them all up on the screen as the outro music plays. I've been to Manchester and back today for the Sportsman podcast, so I'm knackered. I'm off to bed. Thank you all for watching. We'll bid you farewell. Cardiff 1, Wrexham 1. Right at the death.